And ultimately, the Bible says that the wages of sin is death. The punishment for this sin, it is not going to be a fine. It's not going to be community service. It's not going to be some temporary prison time. No, the punishment for sin is an eternity in hellfire. Eternity. That's what we're talking about here. We're not talking about some nice thing that you can do on a Sunday, some nice thing to think about. What we're talking about here is where you are going to spend eternity, where your soul is going to be for the rest of eternity. You see, eternity is a long time. Eternity is not just what you're doing for the next 24 hours, right? Eternity is not just what you're doing for the next week. Eternity is what you are doing for the rest of time. And every single one of us here today listening, and also me, because of our sin, we deserve that hell. We deserve it because of our sin. We might not be murderers. We might not be rapists. But what are God's standards? God doesn't say the only sin is murder, the only sin is rape. No, God says lying is a sin. God says stealing is a sin. God says even looking at someone with lust is a sin. You see how people are dressing in 2025? A lot of us are falling short of this every single day. A lot of us have fallen short of this tonight. That when God says do not commit adultery, that's not just talking about fornicating outside of marriage. That's talking about if you even look at a man or woman in a lustful manner, then you've committed adultery with them in your heart. And all of us have done those things. All of us have fallen short. And all of us are guilty in the eyes of God. Right? We can ignore this right now. We can say that we're perfect. We can say that we're sinless. We can say that we've done nothing wrong. But what does the Bible say? The Bible says if we say we have no sin, we deceive ourselves and the truth is not in us. Because if we're honest for just 5 minutes, we know we've done wrong in our lives. If we're honest with ourselves for just 5 minutes, if we pause and reflect on our life, we know we're a sinner. We know the times we lied to people. We know the times we've manipulated people. We know the times we've looked at someone with lust. Maybe you got your wife with you, right? But you know you've looked at another woman with lust before. These are sins. These are sins. And the punishment for sin is hell. And this is going to affect every single one of us. But here's where the good news comes in. Although we are guilty, although we are sinners, Jesus Christ came to save sinners. That is what Jesus Christ came down to do.